My name's Ben Van Rokel. I am a second generation farmer by most people's standards. I farm with my father, and I also have a YouTube channel. Most people know me by the iowANFarmer or the guy with the blue heeler. We've been running KINZE on the farm for as long as I can remember. We run a 12-24 row split planter. It plants all of our soybeans. We also have a 3800 24 row corn planter that we run. We have a KINZE repowered 8630 that our YouTube viewers absolutely love, and it's got a special place in my heart. And we also have a 1024 grain cart, and we use that. And then kind of on the side hill, we actually have a 1500 row cultivator. And I'm pretty sure if you guys made underwear, I'd have some of that in my drawer, but I don't think you do. But I also haven't been to the gift shop yet, so maybe we can fix that. YouTube's afforded me some opportunities to meet people that you just read about in magazines, and to actually sit there and talk with Susie. That's something that I would never have thought, that, you know, starting a YouTube channel would take me there to do that. And she seems like an absolutely amazing person and a person to run a company.
You went down to the University of Iowa?
Yep, moved to the University of Iowa, stayed there. Basically, I didn't know I wanted to farm.
Yeah.
It was something that I did. You know, I'd go down with my dad, I'd drive the tractors, help plant and stuff, but it was just kind of a weekend thing that I did. And it wasn't really like a career path that I thought about. So I went to school I was gonna go in for business. I kind of reeled myself back of like, oh, is the business world really what I wanna, you know, go into that I'm not in control of? And so I got home and I'm like, you know, really kind of what I need to do, or what I wanna do, is farming.
Tell me a little bit about the factory tour. What were your first impressions? What was your favorite part of it?
Oh geez, Pam, she was my favorite part of it. It's a city under a roof. I think we decided it was like 30 acres or so under a roof. I had no clue, like, that's what goes into manufacturing a planter. No clue. Like, I figured I'd show up here, we'd go walking around, there'd be parts on shelves and, you know, a couple people welding. It gives me a little bit more pride to have KINZE products on the farm. Seeing that an Iowa company like that and what they have innovated, designed, and the products they can produce in a factory like that, it's, again, if you have a chance to tour the factory, you should. In my mind, KINZE's an American success story, and it's an Iowa success story, and there's a lot of Iowa pride in what we do. So to John, like, when he started his company, was it like people came to him with like the idea, like, here's what I want to try and do? Yep. Because it's like, if you look at all the stuff that he's done, and then he just found like, hey, the grain carts people have come to me more and more for, it's like there's a business there. Or
he took a lot of the innovations from farmers. You know, what do they need to continue to go? I mean, you know, this is a replica of his shop that was in Medora, and, you know, he was kind of a weld it, fix it guy. And as he's talking to people, you know, this is what I need, or this is what I need. So a lot of the innovation came from, you know, real world needs.
Well, I've always thought that, like, KINZE, and when I was talking with Susie, I said, you know, KINZE in the ag market is relatively a family-owned, smaller business, but over the years, they continue to push out top-end products, from planters to tillage equipment to grain carts. And it impresses me how a smaller company in the ag market can continue to do that. And with the new advances in technology, which I believe you guys just won an award for, it excites me to see what else can coming down the line. Well, most people would say, you know, if they looked at our shed, they could say, oh, you have brand loyalty, or you want to choose something because that's what you know. Well, the simple fact is there's very little brand loyalty in my blood. It's like, I'll run a green tractor, I'll run a blue tractor, whatever works. I want to choose the tool for the job, and in my mind, KINZE's the tool for the job. There's just no doubt in my mind.